Well, good morning. It's Saturday. It's quiet in the house. I'm down in the basement shop, we'll call it. And what we're going to show you today is how to mask off the tank and the headlight, which is actually a fender light. I'll just get off of me and put you on the parts. Phantoms have a chrome tank, and the Phantom that I got had a plastic one, as I've been showing you, and we're not going to use this plastic. We went with a chrome tank, which is right here, beautiful chrome. And also they had on the front fender they had a chrome light. This portion in here was painted whatever the color of the bike was, and there was chrome was left around here and down this top strip. So we have to mask all that off so we can prep this chrome to be painted. Same thing with the tank. This whole front section here was chrome, as well as we'll call them the wings. That will all be masked off in here, and we'll just get to it. I think I'm going to go with the headlight first. You want to use a good masking tape, something that will leave a nice sharp line. The only problem with stuff like this is I won't be using this edge. I'll be using a sharp knife to cut along the edges so we have a nice sharp line. And we'll just pull off the pieces that don't need to be masked. You got to do is make sure that the tape will stick, so you want to clean it up a little bit. Wipe it off. Some people would use alcohol, and that would be fine. But I want to make sure it sticks to these chrome pieces pretty well so I get a nice clean edge. I'm not worried about this section here. I'm worried about where the chrome will be left. This is a bit awkward because it's floppy. And get a measurement here. Go across the whole top of that. We'll be fine. Make sure that you press it down really good onto the chrome. Everywhere that needs to be masked needs to be covered in tape. I'll be putting another piece along this edge here, but I want to get this part on there first. So what I use is my fingernail or thumbnail, whatever. Get it into these corners, and then just run my finger down the edge. When we get to this part here is where the screw bezel portion of this is. Just make sure that it gets pressed onto the chrome more than onto the place it's going to be cut away. Sometimes you have to use different fingers. This will all be pressed down a little bit better after we get that cut out of there. Take a nice sharp utility knife. I don't know if you can see that well enough. Pretty sharp, got a nice edge to it. I like to start in the corners. This is the boring, tedious part, but if you want it to look good, this will give you a nice, clean, sharp edge. Get off a little bit there. If you do get off a little bit, it'll drag the tape and rip it out, so you want to be careful. I'm going to try to in a better position here. Get around this bezel. Someday I'll learn how to put some music on there so that when I'm doing stuff like this, it isn't so boring just listening to nothing but me talking all the way down. Now you go through and pull that piece off, and you'll see the nice crisp line that we have. This is the part that will be painted. Now this is all masked off nice. I'm not too happy with this section here. You can see that it doesn't go all the way down to where it should be, or where I'd like it to be. So we can put a little more masking tape on that because it was a kind of a funky turn there. Just do the same thing on the other side. Make sure it's pressed down. Sorry about that. You should move this camera down just a touch so you can get to where I am, which is more comfortable for me to work. Like I said, the most important part is that this strip stays down really good. All the way down to the end. We can go with our sharp knife. And what's going to happen is I am not going to paint right onto the chrome in this condition. This is too flat and shiny, and it's not. It won't accept the paint, we'll call it. It won't grab onto the surface. So I will be taking these to my work, and we have a sandblaster with a fine glass bead. And what it'll do is just give this just a subtle smoothness to it, or something for the paint to grab. Taking a little bit more time on this side because I was kind of rushing the other half. Go all the way down to the end now. You should be able to pull that back. Very nice, very nice. That's that part. Doesn't seem like an awful lot to mask off, but when this is painted and you'll be able to see just the chrome, it'll look very, very nice. What I'm going to do is finish off masking up here and masking off up there. And I think the next video is I'm going to start doing the masking on this, where the chrome will be, where the chrome won't be. You know, these center sections. This little strip up here will be painted all the way down at the end, as well as underneath the wings. This is a really, there's not real good sharp defined lines here, so I'll have to be very careful when I go and mask so that I can get the nice sharp lines. And I'll be using pictures and this to show where any place that's red will be white on mine, on the new one. So there'll be white all the way through here, all the way through there. This will all be chrome. That's to come in the next video. Thanks for watching.